taken that side base on the right, the 3 o'clock base, so he's up to 5 bases right now. So he's at least maintaining pace with Iris on that level. But I don't know how he's managing to get all these forces out, all these defilers and what have you. Another drop going in here to the top right. Looks like he's going to try and take out this new base up here. Lurkers drop out and fall back, unfortunately. And finally gets him down underneath the swarm. Nicely done. But it doesn't look like this is going to be terribly effective. There's already tanks there. He loses most of his forces as they drop out here, and these tanks are going to be able to clean up pretty easily. There's even turrets there, so he doesn't even have to comsat. He's going to be able to kill those lurkers eventually. Anyway, and in the meantime, pushing down in this bottom left here as well. And again, if Soulkey loses this position, he's going to be in a world of hurt. He's not going to be able to hold out for very long. He's actually gotten another base here at the bottom, so he's good on that. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, he has 6 bases technically right now. So Soulkey does have a lot of money coming in right now, doing very, very well on that account. Oh, a bunch of Scourge just completely dying. Oh man, look at that. Oh, that is epic fail. He's going to get the vessel regardless, but man, he just spent like 12 Scourge to kill 1 vessel, and most of the oh man, that was not very well played by Soulkey. Excuse me, I keep yawning. I apologize. I didn't get too much sleep last night, but oh man, and I'm also kind of tired due to being a pint low on blood, I guess, a little bit. Iris is continuing this pressure on the bottom left, which is really a good thing for him. He's got to continue that pressure, and now Soulkey's going to take the left side base as well. So we could see a 2/3, 1/3 split with Soulkey taking the bottom 2/3 of the map and Iris taking the top third of the map. He's got a lot of Hydralisks now, so he's switching over into mass Hydras, and he's doing Hydra drops as well. This is going to be a really cool attack wherever it's going to land. But Soulkey really needs to worry about the bottom left location. For some reason, Iris is not really putting too much pressure on there. I'd like to see Iris do more vulture raids. And look, there's those barracks. They're going to spot those overlords. Iris is going to see this coming very easily. He knows it's on the way. He's actually prepared for it. He's got mines there. He's got tanks there. He's got tanks up in the top right as well. Where's it going to go? It looks like he's heading towards 12 o'clock, but he could theoretically diverge somewhere else. Where's it going to go? A drop coming in. He's got a few mulas there that he's had all game come in that are going to be very effective in stopping those, well, at least slowing down that drop. Oh man, tons of mines going off, killing all the Hydras on impact, and come on, why do you choose now to do a software update? Stupid program. Sunken Colony's going up just in time to protect that right side base, the 3 o'clock base, and some swarms going down again to protect that bottom left area. Iris is he's not really focusing on that bottom left. I'm not sure exactly where he is focusing. He's just kind of macroing right now. He's at +2 weapons, by the way, so those tanks are doing a lot of damage these days. Anyway, yeah, Iris he's not really focusing on that bottom left. He's not trying to break in there very hard, so he keeps getting pushed back little by little. And why do I have it? Oh man, for some reason that group of SCVs moving just seemed precarious in this situation with all those mines around. You never know what's going to happen. Anyway, another couple overlords running up around here, and he doesn't have a ton of Goliaths around, and just as I say that, a Goliath, it does appear to combat that little drop there. Nice single Ultralisk, just going to disrupt mining there, start killing some SCVs. It's a really good tactic to just try and throw little troops out there. I'm surprised he's not using more Cracklings though for this kind of attack. The Cracklings will be able to do more damage in less time, and are a lot cheaper as well. This Ultralisk obviously is going to last longer, but and it managed to apparently kill a few Goliaths. Man, okay, so the Ultra's doing okay actually, although I think some Zerglings still would have been able to kill these Goliaths fairly effectively. And he's still got Marines in those bunkers. That's interesting. Good. It's a good thing though, because oftentimes players will just have too many. He's actually got a bunch of Marines moving around now as well. Where did those Marines come from? Did he make more Marines? I'm not sure. I'll have to see if he's landed his barracks or not. But he's been focusing mostly on mech. Anyway, Iris could really do well to start trying to shut down the economy of Soulkey by doing more vulture raids and what have you. He's got several dropships right now. Looks like he might try and drop that 9 o'clock position, try and kill it off before it really gets into full force. It's the hatchery is just up. He's morphing some sun colonies, and he's gonna just drop drop a ton of Goliaths right on top of that. Nicely done. Goliath's not too good against Sunkens, but there's enough that it doesn't really matter. He's going to be able to take out that single Sunken colony. The others have not morphed yet, so he's going to be able to take out that base. And in the meantime, Soulkey running up with swarms and Hydralisks towards this, sort of towards the middle position. He's not really even attacking a base. He's trying to establish position, doing a very good job. The swarm is actually being very effective in making sure that that those Hydras stayed alive against those tanks. The tank's still doing a ton of damage with their siege mode splash damage, but they aren't doing the full damage, and so they're still able to so the swarm is still able to protect those Hydras a lot and let them kill more of the tanks. So that was actually nicely done. It looks like Iris is mined out in a few of his bases now. He's got one, I believe one. Oh, here we go. This is what I was hoping for. Doing some more drops, killing some drones is exactly what he's going to be doing. I'm surprised he's not doing more of it with the cheaper vultures. Vultures obviously much cheaper units to do that kind of thing with. He's going to lose a few Goliaths here, but I think it was worth it for all the kills he got on that base, and also the what's going on here. It looks like it looks like he dropped some more down below, and the Goliath is really confused. Anyway, Soulkey has just lost a lot of drones, but he hasn't really lost the bases. He lost that 9 o'clock base, but that was kind of a throwaway anyway, being in sort of an Iris's territory. Iris still has, and you can see the value of this middle ridge. Iris is kind of holding this middle ridge, and they're kind of having to fight up the middle ridge. Nice Plague! Plague going down on those tanks is going to make them really vulnerable, so they actually get low on hit points such that this Lurker coming in kills them very quickly, and Iris is actually starting to be in a little bit of trouble if he gets a... Oh, that would be beautiful. You get a Plague on that group of tanks and Goliaths. They're all clumped up. Delicious. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. This attack has been stopped in the middle as he's trying to push up here. And so you can see how both players are kind of using this middle. And, oh, huge attack. Well, actually, not as huge. It looks like that was just the front. I thought it was the front of a larger attack, but a decent-sized attack coming in here. Iris is going to fall back. He's going to lose position, but he's going to be able to kill off most of these units without too much casualties on his own. Mines coming in, nicely done. Well, nicely done by the Mines. Mines coming in at just the right moment to kill off one of the Defilers. Still a couple Defilers, though, so he's going to be able to plant down more swarms and push in even farther, but slowly and steadily. Most of the forces were destroyed on the way north, so that attack is going to get shut down. Iris still at a decent amount of bases. It looks like they are pretty much going to do the 2/3, 1/3 thing. Iris had taken the ridge down the middle of the map, sort of down towards into Soulkey's area, but Soulkey with those last series of attacks did push him back. He's dropping a drone in there to its death. I guess he didn't expect Iris's forces to still be there. A lot of dropships now out for Iris. He's got a ton of dropships. He's building a new science facility and some starports down there. I wonder if he's going to try and get some battle cruisers. That would be pretty sweet if we saw some battle cruisers going on right now. But this is just getting crazy. Attacks going on all over the map. Ultralisks everywhere. Let's see. Well, I don't see any control towers yet. We might see some wraiths or something. Actually, might not be a bad idea because. Well, actually, he's going a lot of Hydras, so it might be a bad idea. But it might be a good harassment thing to have if he's got a lot of extra money in the bank. Soulkey is really trying to push up this middle, though. And it's just not being effective at all. There's too many tanks there. I really... Soulkey needs to start doing something a little bit more creative if he's going to take control of this game. He's doing a lot of attacks. He's being very effective, attacking up the middle, swarming and what have you. But he's just not gaining any ground. He's managing to hold, and I guess this has kind of been a stalemate for a while now. Look at how fast those cracklings tearing up those turrets. Beautifully done. He's going to be able to take out that base probably too, because Iris is distracted in the middle here. More forces coming out the middle. A lot of them. No swarms this time to support, but it looks like Iris's forces are spread a little bit thin, and a bunch of cracklings coming in. I always wonder why Zerg don't use more upgraded Zerglings against mech in the late game. They are just so effective and so cheap. There's the control towers. There's the physics lab. We are going to see mass BCs by Iris against Soulkey. Mind drags. Oh man, and he actually lost way too many Zerglings there for that.